Before you can step onto the playing field, you got to make sure you're eligible. And that's where the NAIA Eligibility Center comes in. Anyone who wants to play at the NAIA school for the first time will need to register with the NAIA Eligibility Center at playnaia.org. Keep in mind the NAIA and the NCAA are two separate associations. They have different rules and different processes, so you'll still need to register with the NAIA even if you've already registered with the NCAA Eligibility Center.
The first step to registering is playnaia.org. Once you're on the home page, click Register Now to play. You'll need to provide some basic information so that they can send you an email confirmation, and then you're on your way. First, get started with your online profile by giving NAIA some general information about yourself, such as who you are, where you're from, and what sports you plan to play in the NAIA. Basic background information. This is also where you can sign up to receive text reminders from the Eligibility Center, so you don't forget to send your test scores or transcripts later, and so you can get an alert as soon as your eligibility determination is available.
The next step is to pay the registration fee or apply for a fee waiver. U.S. and Canadian high school students pay $70. U.S. and Canadian transfer students pay $90, and international students pay $120.
This is the fee for making sure you're eligible and for participating in NAIA Connections. High school students can get the registration fee waived if you qualify for a fee waiver for the ACT or SAT, or if you qualify for a free or reduced price lunch at your school. If you're a college transfer, or it's the summer after high school graduation, you can qualify for a fee waiver if you get a Pell Grant of at least $4,500. Fee waivers must be confirmed by your high school counselor or college financial aid office. Be sure to print out the instructions for how to submit fee waivers when you select that as your payment option. You do need to register before you can receive a fee waiver, but you do not need to pay before you get the waiver. You should select fee waiver as your payment option.
Once the payment is done, you'll be taken to the rest of your student profile to tell your story. And from there, it only takes a few minutes to get yourself registered online. You'll need to tell the NAIA about your school, whether you've been to more than one school, when you'll graduate, a general academic history. Then if you've already graduated from high school, provide a full picture of what you've been doing since your high school graduation. Whether you're a veteran, if you took any breaks from school, if you played any sports, where you've been playing, what leagues, for how long, etc. The NAIA needs your complete story.
Once you've finished your profile, check your work on the profile summary page before clicking submit, because once you do, you won't be able to change any of your information without first contacting the NAIA Eligibility Center. After completing the online registration, the NAIA Eligibility Center will still need a couple more pieces of information before they have everything they need to make an eligibility determination. To see if you're eligible, the NAIA needs your transcripts and test scores. They may also need a letter from your principal or headmaster on school letterhead stating your class rank if it's not on your transcripts. Send these documents as soon as they are available.
Make sure you put the NAIA on the list of places where you want your scores sent when you register for the SAT or ACT. The NAIA number is 9876. The test scores have to come straight from the testing service, so if you have already taken the exam, you'll need to contact ACT or the College Board to have them send your test scores to the NAIA Eligibility Center. The SAT score used is the combined reading and math sections of the SAT. The writing score is not used to determine eligibility. The ACT score is a student's composite score. Again, they do not use a writing score in making a determination. Keep in mind that the NAIA does not combine scores from different testing dates. The SAT or ACT score used for determining eligibility must be achieved in one sitting.
In addition to your test score, the NAIA Eligibility Center also needs your transcripts. Ask your high school guidance counselor to send an official transcript after high school graduation. The NAIA only needs one transcript to make your determination. So don't have your school send a transcript before you graduate unless you meet the qualifications for an early decision.
If you have the minimum required test score of 18 on the ACT or 860 critical reading and math score on the SAT, and you have earned at least a B average GPA after junior year, or at least a 2.5 GPA on a 4.0 scale midway through senior year, you can receive an early decision. In this case, have your high school send official transcripts after your junior year or after your first semester of senior year, and you will get an eligibility determination before you graduate from high school. Homeschool, transfer, and international students are not able to receive early decisions. An early decision is a final determination from the Eligibility Center, and no further action is required from the NAIA Eligibility Center if you receive an early decision of eligible.
Remember that your admission to college is separate from the NAIA eligibility determination. The NAIA Eligibility Center uses transcripts and test scores only to make decisions on whether students meet minimum NAIA eligibility standards. They do not make these documents or the information in them available to anyone outside the NAIA Eligibility Center. Check with the schools you are interested in attending to find out what information they need for admissions. NAIA schools are also responsible for deciding who gets a scholarship, not the Eligibility Center. NAIA schools provide students with hundreds of millions of dollars in sports scholarships every year. So talk to the coaches and admissions offices at the school you're interested in to find out more about whether you're able to receive a scholarship.
If a school is particularly interested in you as a recruit, it is likely they will add you to the school's shortlist. The shortlist is made up of coaches' most serious recruits, and only registered students may be added to a shortlist. Students on a shortlist receive priority in receiving eligibility determinations, but it's up to each individual coach and school to decide who goes on the shortlist. If you want to be on a school shortlist, you need to talk to the coach at that school, and the coach will decide if he or she wants to add you.
Once you have registered with the Eligibility Center, your online status will be updated on your to-do list, which can be viewed from your status page when you log in at playnaia.org. Your file will not be reviewed until the NAIA Eligibility Center has received all necessary information and documents to make a determination on your eligibility. The time it takes to receive a determination can vary, but keep in mind you don't need a final determination to accept a scholarship or a place on a school team. You should register early and submit all your documents as soon as they are available to avoid any delays in receiving a determination.
So that's basically it. Once you show up at your NAIA school, someone called a faculty athletics representative will be in charge of making sure you stay eligible each year you play. If there's anything else you want to know about the NAIA Eligibility Center or how you'll get your eligibility determination, just visit playnaia.org and take a look around. You can also contact them directly by email or by phone. The NAIA hopes to see you on the playing field.